Look, many times I've seen and been amongst people, either a band or a production company or something, you name it. And when these enterprises start, you have nothing. We have nothing. They had nothing. And, we get surrounded by a few people, and you go through the initial phases. You get your first gigs, you get your first events to produce or stuff like that, and you start losing people. They don't show up, or you just don't hear back from them, or if you're in a band, one of your band members quits and shit like that. But then, as little as a few months go by, and your production company or your band starts doing good. Not great, but good. There starts to be some, what'd you call it? Potential. It might work out. Or maybe it does. Maybe if you're a producer, you put on an event and you killed it. Or you're a band, you go to a show and you kill it. Now all of a sudden, all those people who either left your band or dropped off of your production team, all of a sudden, they want back in. All of a sudden, those band members want to start showing up to rehearsal again. And this happens a lot. And even a producer buddy of mine straight up said, once you have something, everybody wants a piece. And I'm sure he got that from something else. And what I'm just wanting to say is don't be that person. All right? Fun fact. When you start anything, no one's going to care. It's going to take blood, sweat, tears, determination to get anything every inch of the way. And results are not guaranteed. But, if you decide to leave because you don't have faith in the project or the company or the band, just leave. Don't come back. Because you're not being smart. You may think you're being smart, but now everybody knows you're an opportunist. And professional entertainment is not a big world. All right? Entertainers and performers are a dime a dozen, but professional entertainers and performers are not. And when a professional depends on you and you let them down, it's really hard to get forgiven for that. I mean, we all understand that shit happens, life happens. No one is going to hold that against you. But the show must go on. And we don't have time for your bullshit. And if you just drop on us and we can't figure out why, or maybe you just tell us it's not worth my time. Okay. Then why is it worth your time all of a sudden when we're doing good after we poured the blood, sweat, and tears into it? So don't be that person, all right? If you are fortunate enough to find dedicated professional entertainers in any facet, stick to them, all right? Because maybe you won't stay with them forever. Maybe you got to play music you don't like. Maybe you have to pack shit backstage. Entendre not meant. But, maybe you got to do the grunt work to support your buddy's production company. Just stick to it. You don't want to get branded an opportunist. You don't want to get branded as unprofessional. Because it doesn't matter how fucking good you are. It does not. Because professional entertainers have been doing this for a while. And they know 100% that talent doesn't mean shit. It's the people who were there. It was the people who stayed by you. It's the people who want to be there. And that's that, man. Just don't be that person. It ain't all about you. Entertainment is a team sport. And while I got you here, I might as well just clarify this. Nobody wants to work with an asshole. Even if they're assholes on stage, chances are they're not like that in real life. They're not like that backstage. They're professionals. But yeah, up on stage in their persona or whatever, but that's part of entertainment. Bonus tip, I guess. Later.